What's good, YouTube, man? I'm back with another video, man. So, March 25th, we have some good entertainment on our hands. And we all know why. We got David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant. We already know David Benavidez is a monster. He a beast. He don't play games. He don't like Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant don't like him. But it's not really just about Caleb Plant and Benavidez. On that undercard, we definitely got Chris Colbert versus Rayo Venezuela. So I think that's another interesting fight because we know that both of them guys is coming off losses. So as we know in boxing, really it's like a stock. I've heard people say like the boxing is like the stock market. And I believe so because your stock goes down the less momentum you gain. You gain momentum by getting wins. And we know that Rayo Venezuela coming off a knockout loss. We know Chris Colbert is coming off a devastating loss, a dominant loss. He got dominated. So these guys need to win this fight. It's going to tell you a lot about these two guys who wins this fight. You know what I'm saying? I honestly believe that whoever loses this fight will be labeled as a hype job. It's sad to say, but I think that it's true. Now, I'm going to say this. The fight is at 135 pounds, and, that favors Valenzuela. You know what I'm saying? And Valenzuela can punch. We don't really know if Chris Colbert can take it, but I feel like Chris Colbert is the more skilled of the two. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. I think the world slept on Chris Colbert when he lost. I think he's a way better fighter than what he showed. I think he can beat Valenzuela, but he might run into some trouble, man. He might run into some trouble. I just don't know. I think you should definitely tune in for that fight because it's going to be I think it'll be action-packed. And I also think that it's going to really form how we look at the division in a couple years from now. Because these two guys got potential. They just took some premature losses, I think. But that's okay. You're not going to win every fight. Every fighter's not going to win every fight. That's how it's supposed to play out. Like, you're supposed to go 21-0, then get the title shot. No, everything don't play out like that. And I'm glad that them guys have showed the world, like, okay, I could still be a good, talented fighter, but still take losses. And that's what these guys have done. But they going to have to get it together. So whoever wanted more is going to win that fight. But let's talk about the main event. We got Benavidez versus Plant, a fight that people that have been waiting for years. You know what I'm saying? The bad blood has been going on for years now. The talk has been going on for years now. And the winner of this fight, I believe they get a shot at Canelo Alvarez. And I think they deserve a shot at Canelo Alvarez. And respect to these guys for stepping up and getting in there and trying to, fight it out and stuff like that. Now, I can't say that they're going to be friends after the fight, but that's not important. It's not important. They got a job to do, and I'm pretty sure they trying to equip themselves as best as possible to get it done. So it's a lot of bad blood between these guys. But I'm mostly interested in the fans' perspective of this thing. Because, I respect Plant and I respect Benavidez. But one thing that I'm noticing is the Canelo fans. The Canelo fans are not liking Benavidez right now. And rightfully so. And I'm going to be 100% honest. I like Canelo. I respect Canelo. But I feel like Canelo fans, they intimidated by Benavidez. And I ain't going to lie, if I was a big Canelo fan, I would be too. Because that man Benavidez is a monster. He don't play no games. And he's a threat to everybody in the division. And everybody know that. You know what I'm saying? It's not by chance that, it's not a coincidence that Caleb Plant is an underdog in this fight. Because everybody know what Benavidez do. We know how he get down. You know what I'm saying? So they are intimidated by Benavidez. Canelo fans, they are definitely intimidated by Benavidez. They know how he get down. They know he getting people up out of there, man. He don't play around. So I've been seeing a lot of Canelo fans trying to discredit his wins, discredit his chin, discredit his accolades. But that ain't going to stop nothing. You know what I'm saying? He's still going to be a bigger threat to the division. So I can see a lot of those guys are rooting for Plant. And I think it's because, like I said, they intimidated. Because if David Benavidez smashes Caleb Plant better than Canelo did, oh, that's going to be a problem for them. It's going to make that win that he had over Caleb Plant look a lot less significant. You understand? That win going to look a lot less significant. So it's going to put them in a weird position like, damn, the guy that's calling everybody out at the division just ran through Caleb Plant better than Canelo did. That's going to put Canelo in a weird situation like, damn, what do you do now? You know what I'm saying? So I think that's why, and I think that it's because they want that win Canelo had. They want that win to age well. You know what I'm saying? And that's what people just naturally do as fans. They want their favorite fighter wins to age well and stuff like that. Like, oh, Canelo beat him and he went on to beat Benavidez and he went on to beat this guy and beat that guy. But sadly, as much as I like Canelo, I don't think this is the case. I think that David Benavidez destroys Caleb Plant. I think that David Benavidez will not just, run through him. I think Caleb puts up some resistance, but hey, only as much as he can, before it's too late, before it really gets to him. I don't know. I just feel like Caleb Plant hasn't been in there with a dog like a Benavidez, a guy who just going to keep coming forward, keep putting on pressure, keep the volume punching going, a guy who really don't like him, and he got all the ability to back it up. You know what I'm saying? He's a big dude. He's a solid dude. He can punch. So those type of guys give people hell. You know what I'm saying? And we know Caleb Plant got the skills and everything like that. But I just don't see what he's going to do to win this fight. I mean, we seen Benavidez in there with guys with good jabs, with power, and all type of stuff. So I just don't see Plant giving Benavidez something that he can't take. But I can definitely see Benavidez giving Caleb Plant everything. Everything. You know what I'm saying? I think the pressure Canelo put on him, I think Benavidez is going to up that shit with hella volume. You know what I'm saying? But we just going to have to see, man. We're going to have to see. I believe that Caleb Plant can put up a better fight than what a lot of people think that he can. But I think Benavidez just too built. He too solid. At 168 pounds, man, I think he the best. I think he the biggest threat. And when I say best, I mean I think he just the most equipped to beat everybody at the division. Now, the best fighter at 168 pounds, I think, is Canelo, of course. But, like I said, a guy that I think who can beat everybody is definitely Benavidez. Benavidez is the truth, man. He's definitely the truth. So, yeah, that's what I think. The fans, they picking their sides, of course. And I think that, hey, a lot of these guys going to be a little disappointed by the result of this fight. But I'm just being realistic. I'm calling it for Benavidez. I think he stops Caleb Plant. What round? I don't know. Early. It could be middle round. It could be late. But I think he gets that man. I haven't really seen Caleb Plant be able to deal with like Benavidez. I haven't seen nobody really get a Benavidez type of fighter come out on the other side as victorious. So that's all I got.